Good day, Ma'am Taduyo. I am Angela Celise Bugtong with Elder Vinluan Soriano, and today we will present our problem case analysis for the final term, which is the POS, or point of sale. The point of sale is also known as the point of purchase, is the time and location where a retail transaction is completed. At the point of sale, the merchant calculates the amount owned by the customer, displays the amount, may prepare an invoice for the customer, and displays the customer's payment options. Here, we use six variables to store some of the values that we are going to use for this program. Quantity for the quantity of the product, I code for the inputted code, YS1, and confirmation for the condition, total amount. For the grand total, counter for the loop. And lastly, the amount of product that will be based on the quantity of the item. Here we printed, quote, "Hello, welcome to Angela and Elder's Computer Shop, Mandaluyong City. The product information of the code 001 is equals to mouse, which is equals to 100 pesos. The next code would be 002 equals to monitor, which is 2,500 pesos. The next code would be 003 keyboard for 2,200 pesos, and 004, which is equals to flash disk for 300 pesos, and the last one would be the hard disk, which is code 005 for 1,500. Here it will ask if you want to purchase an item. Here we use the statement, the if statement. If you type N, the program will end. If you type Y, the counter will count from 0 to 1 up to 5 counts. We used a while loop to limit the customer's purchase since our instruction told us that customers should make less than 5 purchases. Going back, the product will ask you to select a product code. Once you type your chosen product, it will go to the switch statements.
So here we use the switch statement because it is the best replacement for the lengthy if statements that are used to compare a variable to a various integral values. This statement has a multiple branches. The control statement, known as the switch statement, enables any values to alter the execution's direction. So after choosing a code, for example 001, it will show the product that you chose, and it will ask you how many of the chosen items you will buy. After entering the quantity, it will show its amount, and it will automatically add to the grand total. Here, it will ask you if you want to add another item. If you type N, the program will end and show your grand total with a heart. If you type Y, it will repeat the same process as you did on the first order. So if you entered the wrong code, the program will tell you that the code is invalid. Note that if you ordered 5 times, the program will end and printing your grand total and thank you letter. So let's try to run the program.
So here are the product info and codes. The first thing that will pop up is the code we mentioned earlier. Hello, welcome to Angela and Elder's Computer Shop in Mandaluyong City. It displayed the product information along with the codes I mentioned earlier. Then it will prompt a question asking you if you want to purchase an item. Let's try to input a code Y, which stands for yes, and enter. Now we're going to select a product code. We are going to take the mouse code, for example, 001, then enter. So here we are prompted with purchase order, and we are asked how many quantity we will buy. So let's enter 1, then enter. It selects if we want to add an extra item, so I'm going to try adding a monitor, which is 002. Here we are prompted with another question on how many quantity. I'm going to choose 2. enter. Now, since that is all the items that we're going to buy, I'm going to select no. So here it displayed my grand total, which is 510, and it prompted the code, thank you for ordering, with a heart shape. So we're going to retry that again. Now I'm going to try to purchase all the items with one quantity each. So we're going to fast forward it now. So now that we ordered 5 times, we're going to try to order another item. We'll try to select yes. And this will prompt us that we can no longer order more than 5 times. So the grand total is 4,600. So we're going to retry this again by inputting an invalid code. Since the only code that we can use in this question is yes and no, we're going to try to input a different letter. So let's try letter A. Enter. As you can see, the program ended without any follow-up questions. So now we're going to test an invalid code for the product information. I'll type yes, continue, and I will be inputting a different code that is not on the list, which is 006. As you can see, it displayed that it is an invalid code and we have to try again. So that is all for our program. Thank you for watching and listening.